India and Zimbabwe, the first ODI which is going to be played at Harare today. Much has been reported in the newspapers. Does India appear in a very good form? Of course, it's opposite Zimbabwe today.
Look like that, but see, and hardly, except Mohit Sharma and Parvez, so these two youngsters are going to make debut if they play. But otherwise, all the 13 players have played for India, have represented India. So there is not a very strong side compared to Zimbabwe, with Virat Kohli, Shekhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma, Suresh Raina, Chiteshwar Pujara, Ajinkya Rahane, Dinesh Karthik, Ravindra Jadeja, Amit Mishra, Ambati Naidu, Shami Ahmed, Vinay Kumar, and Jaidev Nath. So it is a very solid side. I think India starts a favourite.
But the ODI season is back, sir. This is what
everybody is playing ODI nowadays.
That's right. Would be a little relieving because way away from the 2020 series, the ODIs is back, and of course that also tests the. We have been in fact talking a lot about how the teams can be really assessed.
The problem here is that India, nobody tests India in the sense that there is nothing else with cricket or Bollywood in India. Either you have politics, you have Bollywood, or cricket. There is no other game.
Yeah.
See, in every other country, you will find sports. If there is no cricket, then football, or tennis, or athletics. India, there is 1 to 10 only cricket. So, if India looks very strong, in spite of the fact that Dhoni is not there, or other 3 or 4 players are not there, India is looking very strong. Is that because nobody is interested in playing at the end of the game? You do not have that much of bench strength in Australia. You see what is happening in Australia. You see what is happening in South Africa. They have lost to second match to Sri Lanka. What is happening to West Indies? So the people there are not much interested in cricket. And whereas India is, if they say India is very strong, it is bound to be strong because there is money. So obviously everybody is turning towards cricket. So, and if these 4 teams are doing well, or barring Bangladesh, if these 3 other teams, Pakistan, Sri Lanka and India are doing well, one should not be surprised.
But what is certainly going wrong here with the South African team? Why is it that they have not been able to perform?
No, sometimes you peak at the time. A lot of people say that this is number one team. They have flopped in the Champions Trophy. They have not doing very well. They suffered a very heavy defeat in the first match. Then last night they lost because of that 3, but still they lost. So out of they have already almost out of series, and they sometimes tend to say that this player is not fit, that player is not fit, because see, that means they don't have a bench strength. When you start depending on one player, which used to be in the case of India, when they used to be totally dependent on Tendulkar. But once you are not depending on a particular player, when you have a total bench strength, because a team is comprised of 11 players, every player has to contribute. So when you start that this particular player is not fit, like they say Amla is not fit, so there is a depletion in batting. That means their bench strength is not there.
Yeah.
That is not the case with India at the moment, because you have India can feed 4 or 5 teams simultaneously. They can send a team to South Africa, and still all 9 players who played for India in World Cup 2011 are out. They are not. They don't find place. So if you include those 9 players and bring Dravid and Lakshman, you have 11 players. They can go anywhere. So that speaks volume of Indian bench strength at the moment.
Sir, there is also the 5th ODI being played today between West Indies and Pakistan at Gross Islet.
In West Indies, I think that series has gone very well. At the moment, Pakistan is leading 2-1. Pakistan won 2 matches, one West Indies and one was tied. So this it is do or die for West Indies. If they win, then they draw the series. And Pakistan, which has not been having a good time as so far, they will like to win and go back home. Pakistanis are deprived of cricket as far as their home things. Let's see whether West Indies will be able to pull back and draw the series.
Okay, now let's talk about the IBL, that is the Indian Badminton League, because it seems that the duo Ashwini Ponappa and Jwala Gutta, they have lashed out at the Badminton League.
They have a reason to lash out, and they don't have a reason to lash out. They have a reason to lash out in the sense that they were designated iconic players, and there are 6 iconic players, and every player was that he will never come back to India because he said, I have been humiliated. So that means people want to come here. Earlier, no foreigner used to come to India. Now they don't want to leave India because there is so much of money. They say that they pehle aate nahi the, ab jaate nahi hai. They never used to come early. Now they don't go back. They want to play, and it's a good move, because at least apart from cricket, now other games have started, and this is individual game. Hockey also has already a Hockey India League. Now in January, I think they're starting Football League also. So there are too many leagues going on, but let's see how it benefits the sports. cricket, it has benefited, no doubt about it. Even if cricket had no IPL, then the cricket was very popular. But whether hockey will help or whether this league IPL will help.
Is it on the same lines as the IPL, sir? Do
Yeah,
we have bidders here? Do we have corporate bidders
Oh
here?
yes, all the big corporates are there. So, but not as much money as compared to IPL. But this is a 14-day tournament. And the individual players are basically depending on.
You know, I mean, is it not wrong to not pay them enough if they want it, and especially if it's bidding?
No, but the question is paying is everybody there's a auction. So people bid for that.
Right.
So if somebody not bidding for you, but you can't blame them. It's not that you
Right.
can't force them. Either don't accept the bid, or don't accept the auction.
But
Okay.
is this a good practice, sir? I mean, looking at the way the popularity that IPL itself has gained and the kind of popularity that the cricketers themselves have
No, this
gained
seems to
after
be
the
selling
IPL.
energy. This is baap bada na bhaiya, sabse bada rupiya. Money counts, whether you like it or not. People talk of morality, ethics, but is that you sell a human being like this.
That's right.
No, that is your view and my view, the clubs. But here, this is new phenomena has started with IPL, and everybody wants to be seen on TV, and they say TV ratings are very high when these auctions go. So what can we do?
So there's something also on the under-16 championship. Bangladesh has defeated Sri Lanka in the SAFF.
No, India is also doing very well in under. See, I told you Vijay Zol is captain of Indian team. He has scored a century. So I think India is at the moment they have an edge. They will be winning this tournament. India under 16, under 19, under 21, all. So as well, when you discuss cricket nowadays, it is if India doesn't do well, people are surprised because there is nothing else, as I told you, except cricket in
Except
India.
cricket, that's right. So whether it's under 16 or
Under
it's
16,
above, it's
under 18, under 19, under 20, and you do not even know who are the players. There's so many cricketers.
So are you a fan of the Formula One racing too? Because there is
I know it's
there
exciting.
is a development.
Exciting.
Austria is going to host it, and that is going to happen in 2014, the first in the last 11 years.
I think there is a problem with the Qatar or in Middle East, so they need a replacement for that. And second, also this big business that when these foreigners come and start testing our Buddha track, this is one of the best tracks compared to what Koreans have produced. That the people who have gone to Korea, they feel very sad that on this track they are having a race compared to our Buddha International. So now I think there some countries have withdrawn. They are not able to get that much of money or that much advertisement. Even USA is finding it very difficult to hold it. So they found a new place, a new venue, Austria. Let's see what they do.
Okay, sir. On that note, it's time here to thank you, Mr. Harpal Singh.
Thank you.
Quite a pleasure having you here. All the important programs that you can catch throughout this evening on Lok Sabha TV. At 7 p.m., watch